Hello and welcome to another edition of Long Beach Treasures. I'm your host, Harvey Keller. Joining me today is Brian, who is one of the co-owners here at the beautiful Turret House, one of the premier bread and breakfasts here in Long Beach. Brian, thanks for giving us a tour of your house and telling us all about it.
Well, thanks for coming.
And it was built in?
1906.
And this, of course, is Victorian. Did you do a lot of renovation to it when you purchased it?
We did quite a bit. There was a lot of inappropriate gingerbread on the house that we removed, and it was painted in a style that wasn't really conducive to the era, so we had it repainted. We did a lot of landscaping.
Was it a bed and breakfast when you bought it, or was it a private home?
It was a little bit of both. It was a bed and breakfast that really wasn't run as such.
And do you know who the original owners of the house was?
The original owners were the Dominy family. It was a Kansas carpenter that built the home for his child bride, Calumet.
Ah, well, can we go in and check it out?
Absolutely.
All right. Okay, thank you. This is your lobby?
Yes, this is our entryway.
Did you do all the wallpapering yourself?
That's not wallpaper, that's painting. I have a trompe l'oeil artist who lives in the neighborhood that does all this beautiful work freehand.
Oh, I can't believe that's hand painted.
And you can see it above the chandelier also.
That's beautiful workmanship. I love the wood.
Thank you. The wood was in this condition when we bought the house, so we were very lucky.
Thank God nobody painted it white.
Thank God.
Let's go on in this way. Oh, I see you provide your guests with licorice.
Absolutely. A little candy, some chocolate, some snacks.
Ah, this is a sitting room?
This is a sitting room / game room / study. We have books, we have games for our guests, we have a piano. Quite a few of our guests are musicians, so they entertain us. It's also a player piano.
What is the advantage of a bread and breakfast over a hotel? I would assume that maybe you wanted more of a homey atmosphere while you're away from home, and also it would be much more comfortable in a sterile hotel room.
Well, you're right in that aspect. For us, our customers treat us as we were a hotel, more of an upscale hotel, because they can come in, they can relax in the sitting room, they can relax in the living room, they can do laundry for free in our kitchen, they can cook if they want to cook. We have wine and cheese. Everything's complimentary: beer, wine, soft drinks, snacks. Then when they go up to their room, it's very upscale. We have imported linens. We have upgraded mattresses. All the rooms are air conditioned. All the rooms have direct TV with all the channels.
Now, do you just give them a key to the front door and they come and go as they please?
Yes, in that aspect, it's a lot like a hotel. They have a key to come in. They can come in whenever they want, come and go as they please.
And this, I assume, is the dining room, since it has a dining table and chairs?
Right. Every morning we serve a breakfast buffet from 7:30 to 10.
Do you do the cooking?
Yes. And people enjoy it. A lot of times I'll come down and all my guests will be here mingling amongst themselves, getting to know each other.
Now, do you have a set time for breakfast, or do you just serve breakfast whenever they come down?
Coffee's ready at 5 a.m., but if they would like our breakfast, it's served from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Wow, that's quite a long time for breakfast.
Because a lot of people like to sleep in, especially if they've arrived late. We can adjust that, too, to their own needs.
I see you have pocket doors going from room to room.
Yes, these were actually covered up. This was a wall, and these were discovered underneath the wall.
Beautiful wood. This is your parlor?
This is our parlor. People can sit in here, read magazines, the newspaper, mingle with each other, etc.
Fireplace work?
Fireplace works. All the rooms also have fireplaces in them and private baths.
The rooms all have fireplaces?
Yes.
How nice. I love those two high-back chairs.
Thank you. We're big collectors, and we get a lot of things at auctions.
And I love your craftsman lights.
Thank you.
And this in here is the kitchen, and
This is our
Like
kitchen.
most places, the kitchen is always remodeled to accommodate all the modern conveniences.
Correct. So if people want to do some cooking, this is where we get everything prepared for our guests. If you look over, Harvey, to your left, there's a computer station with high-speed internet access. There's a laundry room.
Now, do many of your guests cook their own meals?
We have a lot of people that are on special diets. We also have a lot of people that would like to entertain because they have friends in the area, and we open the house up to that also.
So they have the full run of the house
Yes.
to entertain guests if they want?
Correct.
Well, how nice. That certainly would be an advantage over a hotel.
Yes, and I live in the house next door, so they can really feel like this is their own house.
Could we maybe check out a couple of the rooms?
Sure.
Let's go.
Follow me?
Okay. I notice a lot of pictures here on the walls. What are they?
Sure, I take pictures of all my guests as they stay with us, and I put them up around the house. It makes the house feel a lot more homey, and then when they come back, they can see themselves on the wall.
Oh, wow. This is quite a staircase.
Thank you. Watch your step.
Which way are we going?
Now, if you'll take a right into one of my guest rooms here, this room is called the Provincetown room.
Because?
It's named after a vacation beach resort on Cape Cod that I'm very fond of. And if you go into the bathroom, you'll see that all of the bathrooms have deep clawfoot tubs.
I noticed a chest there. Is that an antique?
Yeah,
Wash basin?
all of the bathrooms have antique chests that have been turned into wash basins.
And here's your little fireplace?
Yes.
Now, I'm really surprised that almost every room has a bathroom.
We do have 5 rooms here. All have private baths in the room except one, and their bath is across the hall because the room was too small to accommodate a bathroom. But it is their own private bath, and I'll show you that room right now.
So everybody basically has a private bathroom.
Yes.
And this is the turret room?
This is the turret room. This originally was the sewing room of the house.
Now, you're going to tell me this is hand-painted again on the ceiling?
Yes, now if you look at the ceiling, the same artist painted the turret.
He is quite talented, isn't he?
Yes, he's very talented. And
beautiful furniture. Look at the headboard on this bed.
thank you. The room's very small, but everybody that stayed in here has loved it. It's got everything you need in here.
Huh. Very cozy.
Yes.
I'm trying to look for the fireplace. Oh, there it is. Room for a fireplace.
We've managed to find a spot for everything. I can show you another room if you'd like.
All right, love it. I'm just really impressed. This is really elegant up here.
Now this is their bathroom. As I was saying, it's the only room that has a bathroom that's outside the room.
Little clawfoot tub.
All of them have clawfoot tubs. Now this is the Vagabond room.
Oh, now this is much larger, isn't it?
Yes, it's called the Vagabond room because it's got a travel-oriented theme on it.
Now, are your prices based upon the size of the room?
Yes, they range in price from $109 to $135.
Which is really probably less than you would pay at a hotel, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And you get all the other accommodations.
Yes. This is the greatest bargain in town.
Wow. Now, I know you're open all year long?
Yes.
You never take time off for vacation or anything?
No, I pretty much share the duties with the other owner. So I enjoy what I do, so every day is like a vacation.
And I would assume that the summertime is your busiest time?
Not necessarily. We are busy all year round. We get quite a bit of business from the Convention Bureau.
How do people hear about you?
Mostly from our website, turrethouse.com, and also we're linked to quite a few other websites, such as bedandbreakfast.com, hotels.com, travelocity.com.
Are you the only B&B here in Long Beach?
No, there are 2 other bed and breakfasts that are currently in operation. One is called the Dockside B&B, which is actually on a boat. I think he has 2 berths on the boat. The other bed and breakfast is called the Beach Runners Inn.
Close to where I live.
Close to where you live, down by Alamitos Beach. It's a beautiful old craftsman house that's been restored. So this end of town you have my Victorian, that end of town you have the craftsman, and we give each other business when one of us is full.
And you
we'll
know, it's really
contact each other.
appropriate because you being in Wilmore City, which was the original
Right.
part of Long Beach,
Right.
with the craftsman being down towards Bluff Park, which
Right.
is mostly craftsman, it just sort of fits in and blends in.
Right, right.
This looks like a large bathroom in here.
Thank you. And it's got a separate water closet, or toilet area, as we like to say.
Now, did you have to redo all the rooms when you took over?
We did all the cosmetic redoing by changing the wallpapers, changing the furniture, changing the linens. We pretty much stripped it down to the bare bones and started over.
I noticed the colors are sort of dark, a lot of red tones.
Mm-hmm.
The reason? Your favorite color?
I wanted, actually it is, but not only that, I wanted the inn to feel warm when somebody walked in. I want people to walk in and feel at ease immediately. And kind of just make it their own little getaway.
Well, they're all the rooms are well appointed.
Thank you. They all have, as I said, air conditioning, television. We have sound machines in each room if somebody's trying to get to sleep and can't get to sleep. We offer amenities such as eye shades and earplugs.
Now, don't tell me you're going to bring them up and give them a glass of warm milk.
If they want one.
And I'm looking at the floors here. They must be the original floors to the house.
They are the original floors, and
look like they're in great shape.
they're in great shape. They're beautiful, dark wood, and there's nothing like walking on them and feeling the creak sound underneath your feet.
No, when you took over this as a B&B, did you replace all the furniture, or did it come with the furniture?
When we took over, the house was completely furnished, and because we knew we were going to change the style, what we did was put up a big estate sale sign and sold just about everything in the house.
So then you refurnished and rebought and put it as it is now?
Yes, it took about 6 months to do that, and as with everything, it's still a work in progress.
I'm just really amazed. I think this would be a great place to get away, just to feel different.
Yeah, we have a lot of local people from right here in the neighborhood that just want to get away, and they'll come here for the weekend just to be pampered.
Do you want to give your address just in case? And a phone number?
Sure, it's 556 Chestnut Avenue, right here on the corner of Chestnut and 6th.
And your phone number?
Is toll-free 888-488-7738.
And your website?
www.turrethouse.com.
And tell them Long Beach Treasures sent you.
Long Beach Treasures sent me.
Brian, thank you. I enjoyed it.
Harvey.
Your house is beautiful.
Come by any time.
I would love to come and spend a night here because you're not haunted, are you?
We'll save that for another show.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian.
Okay, bye-bye.
Don't go away. We'll be right back with more Long Beach Treasures.
Local origination is an extremely valuable product, and it allows us to do a broad spectrum of programming. I tell my team that I want you to do programming about this community, but if NBC has done it or will do it, don't do it. But they're not going to do the local, game of the week. But I guarantee you that mother or father that sees their child on television is a great fan of this company.
Smooth Sports Grill.
Wherever you're sitting inside, you can see at least 5 screens. So whatever your interest is, wherever you're sitting, you're going to be seeing what you want.
Like the TV monitors, the food is great. I like the menu. It is the place on Pine Avenue. It is, in fact, it is my home away from home.
You got everything from surfing to, baseball and even, international soccer.
Upscale, very, very nice.
Very sexy. It's really nice to be here.
Yeah, baby.
Hi there. Just to let you know that Dr. Jack's House Call is now on Charter Cable Channel 3 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday evening at 7:30 p.m. with live call-in the first Thursday of the month. It's timely, it's up to date, it's practical medical information that you need to hear all about. So can I count on you being there? It'll be good for you. I'll see you then.
Why should your business check out Charter Business? Ability. The affordability of our high-speed business class networking solutions. The scalability to quickly and simply adjust those solutions to your changing needs. The reliability of our fiber-based Cisco-powered network. And local market accountability you just don't get from the phone company. Check out Charter Business Ability today at 888-975-6100 or visit charter-business.com.
Hey, welcome back to Long Beach Treasures. We're at the Courtyard Lofts, which is an example of adaptive reuse here in Long Beach. And one of the architects was Gary Lamb from Interstices. And Gary, this is an unusual building. Tell me about it.
Well, it's an old, part of an old complex. The building that's to the south was the old Furrier building, probably dating back from the 30s. And then there was a parking lot in the middle. And the building behind us was an old bowstring truss building dating probably from the same time, the 30s. And this project's interesting in the fact that we took both of the existing buildings and the vacant parking lot and added 3 units, and now it's converted to 16 lofts. So it's a really an interesting use of, you know, some old buildings that probably would have been torn down for some new projects.
What's the largest size of a loft?
I think the largest one in the complex is about, I think around 1,750 square feet, and the smallest is around 800 square feet.
And what made you do the conversion into lofts here?
Well, it's just the building is surrounded by residential, and, you know, the progress from residential is moving more up Pine Avenue, and this project is just, like I said, just interesting in that a lot of the units are unique here, and some just very interesting spaces, and it's nice to be in this neighborhood. It's a very, very quiet neighborhood at night. In fact, I live in the neighborhood, so in the
Gary,
blocks.
as a partner in Interstices, I know you were involved in the Crest building, the Walker building, the Insurance Exchange building, this building,
right.
And all of them are being turned into lofts.
Right.
And we've got other developments here in Long Beach that's also being converted into lofts.
Right.
What's the big attraction for lofts?
I mean, to me, I think the big attraction is it's not your standard 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment or condo. It's much more flexible space and creative space. I think just the impression that one gets with a loft is that the space is, it's kind of up to your making. You can sleep over here, you can sleep over there. Some of the ones in this particular project are a little more oriented towards this is the sleeping area, but they're still open spaces.
And many of them look more industrial.
Right. You'll find in this project that these have all wood ceilings and some hardwood floors. So this is a lot warmer project than, say, the Walker building, but it's really just trying to get back to some basics of, you know, some minimal finishes, some basic things to make them affordable for people to buy as well.
So you just took 2 existing buildings,
right,
built around the parking lot,
right,
and converted this into the lofts.
Right. And now the parking lot is a beautiful little courtyard, and that all the units inside share.
Can we
absolutely
check it out?
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, Gary. This is nice.
See? I told you this used to be a parking lot. So the building on the right side, which is the kind of reddish building, all these balconies were added. So each unit has a private patio downstairs and a balcony upstairs for their sleeping areas.
One unit is 2 floors?
Right. We took an existing bowstring truss building, which was rather large inside, probably 24-foot ceilings, and divided them into units. I think this particular building has, 6 units down here, and they're all approximately 15 to 18 feet wide. So
let's walk on back.
Let's walk on through.
Boy, you'd never know that this was a parking lot and an old building.
Right. Own little spot here. Yes. This is one of the units we can go in here. We'll go in and meet the owner, Mark Porter, and this will be very interesting to see what the old bowstring truss ceilings were like.
Let's go check it out.
All right.
Okay, Gary, this is one of the units.
Yes, one of the ones in the bowstring truss building. This is
nice.
Mark Porter, the owner of the unit here.
Mark,
Morning.
thank you for letting us come in and check out your loft here.
Oh, the pleasure's mine. Welcome.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, this space was one big open space, and the second level that you see is all new. So you have a sleeping area, and if you step on through here, one of the interesting features just the ceiling. We added the big skylights, and then sandblasted the existing wood ceilings. So
Is this a working fireplace?
Yes, all the units have working fireplaces.
Gas?
Yes.
So you have a lot of wasted space here in the center, right?
Just the whole volume again just kind of creates that much more open feel, and just really feels, spacious. This is what, about 1,400 square feet, Mark?
Yes, it is.
So, and I think he has 1.5 bathrooms, sleeping area. So just your typical, like I said, there are 6 of these in this building.
I got to go ask Mark a question here. Mark, how do you like living here in a loft?
Oh, I love it. It's incredible. The sense of space is wonderful.
You don't like the confined feeling when you have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath?
Oh, not at all. Everything is just opened up, and it just a tremendous expanse.
And how long have you lived here?
Since the start of the year.
Oh,
A work in progress.
and it probably always will be.
Indeed.
Mark, thanks for letting us by.
The pleasure's mine. Anytime.
Okay, Gary.
Let's go back into the courtyard and check out another one.
All right.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks. Gary, do you have parking here?
Yes, all the units were required by the city to have parking. So the larger units and the new units were required to have 2 spaces, and then each unit has 1 space. The garages, which they all enter off the alley. And if the buildings that you see toward the west, the blue and the white, that is a new structure with all parking beneath that. And then the building back to the east over here with the kind of
dome here?
with the oval with the round roof that's a new portion too. So these were all incorporated into the existing structures.
And the brown or whatever that is that new?
No, that's all existing, part of the old Furrier. And in the very back corner, there's a complete unit that is all concrete, which all concrete and concrete block, which I think was the old Fur Vault.
Boy, some of these have really large windows, don't they?
Right. We cut all the windows are new, cut those into the buildings, which is nice. I think one of the main things here to stress is that, the courtyard space, and everyone has their, little private patios.
Are they all
semi-private? Yes, all sold.
Can we check your place out?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Boy, those are just huge windows. Okay, Gary, how big a unit do you have?
It is about a 1,400 square foot loft, and this is an interesting one because it was part of the old building and part new construction. So you'll see the old and the new in here, it's nice living that way too.
It doesn't really look like it's part of an old building.
Right, but all this building here, the reddish brown building, that's all old, so.
Huh.
All re-stuccoed because it was in bad shape.
What kind of covering do you have on the windows here?
This is just a window tint that's on the inside, a frosting.
Oh, this is nice. Oh,
this is George.
Hi, George. I remember you. Oh, this is really quite nice, isn't it?
Right. Now, this is just the living space, which is in the new portion over the garages, and you can see all, drywall finishes. And with this, we have our own private patio out the back here.
Now, you don't have any wasted space in here, actually, do you? It's all usable.
Right, pretty much.
Oh, hi, buddy.
Let's walk on up to the kitchen area in what was the old portion of the loft. This part was actually an apartment at the back of the old store. So this floor was already here. We did new wood floors over the existing structure, but...
Unusual chandelier, what is
like that? It's a light that actually comes in a kit and you put together. It's from Denmark. It's about 120 pieces. It took about 3 days to put together.
Wow.
So, don't ask me how to take it apart to get a light in, but it's nice. So then again, this is, if you look at the ceilings, these are the old ceilings existing. We added some skylights.
Oh, I was going to say, the window must be awful clean. I thought it was open space out there.
Added some skylights, tucked the kitchen away up here. This,
I was going to say you didn't have much cabinet, but I guess you do on this side, don't you?
This loft is interesting in the fact that it's much more like a real regular one-bedroom. The sleeping area is back in the back and just down the hallway, so it's not a huge open space. But it's just an interesting spot to live in. It's very quiet here in this neighborhood at night. Tucked away. Yeah, come on through. First room on the left is the bathroom. Interesting.
Oh, this is an interesting bathroom.
It's a guy's bathroom, you know. It's like, just really utilitarian again. With, you know, I think the main thing for lofts is that's just a hospital track. You know, the curtain up there, so it's real, just a big walk-in shower. Wow. Again, just pretty utilitarian with the stainless steel. It's pretty much hard to destroy.
Wow, I like this. You know, I'm not much into lofts, but I must admit I do like this.
This one's different in the sense that the wood ceilings, the wood floors, and the separate spaces I think really help a lot as well.
And it's quite spacious, actually.
It is, it really is. So again, the sleeping area back here, which, like I said, if you wanted to put a door, it's a bit more what most people would consider a typical living arrangement.
Now, tell me, did you put these chandeliers together too?
Absolutely.
From Denmark also?
Right. This place is nice in that you get really lots of nice light.
And
no matter what time of day. Lots of windows. You don't feel like you're...
You have complete privacy here too, don't you?
Yes.
Because nobody's going to see in there, nobody's going to over there can see in.
Right. The interesting thing about all these lofts, you just were in Mark's, it's very, when he's upstairs in his little sleeping area, very private. And these are all quite different. I think I said there's 6 in Mark's building or 5 in there that are the same. But as far as the others, they're all very unique.
Now, how did you select this site?
We were speaking with another developer in town, and it just ended up that he was doing this project, and we kind of fell into the project, our company, and it was really a lot of fun because it was much more done on a really tight budget.
Now, you're finishing up the insurance exchange building?
I think all the units in there are sold but one already, yeah. That one should be ready for occupancy pretty soon.
Any other projects in the line that you can talk about?
Yeah, well, you and I met on Ocean Center quite a few years back, and that's one that's considering renovation to either residential, whether it's lofts or more standard condos. So
I would think that would be a hard building to convert because the rooms are really small.
It's a very, very strange building, but beautiful. I mean, the views from everywhere.
So, this is loft living.
This is it. So this is much more interesting. You think you could live in a space like this?
This one I could, yes, very easily.
Right.
I probably would be in the bathroom most of the time.
Oh.
And I really think that's a neat bathroom.
Cool. I'm glad you like it.
You don't even have to have a glass enclosure for the shower, and
no wiping down the shower, no all those things that you hate to do.
One of the few units, few homes I've ever been in that has a urinal.
Right. Auto flush. So watch how close you stand to it.
Oh. Gary, thanks.
Thanks, Harvey.
It's always a pleasure to go through your projects because they're always unique, they're always different, and I always enjoy myself.
Very good to see you again.
Thanks.
Thanks.
And that's our show. Be sure and join us again next month as we uncover more Long Beach treasures.